What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JC's Learning Edge for another midweek motivation. And I'm just so excited about this topic because I think you guys really don't know where I'm going with it. When you just see beyond the classroom, what do you think of? Like put your answers in the chat. I want to see if you guys can guess where I'm going with it. But I won't delay any more time. But today, I want to challenge the way that you think about self-paced learning. You see, a lot of people hear that phrase and you immediately think of, online classes, study schedules, or finishing a degree. But the truth is, self-paced learning goes way beyond school. It's not just about graduating. It's about how you continue to grow for the rest of your life, even outside of a schooling setting. Because here's the reality. You may spend 12 to 20 years, in formal school. But after that, you'll spend decades learning on your own. And don't get me wrong, your formal education matters. It builds a strong foundation of knowledge and credentials that can open doors, create opportunities, and give you a starting point that sets you up for success. But here's what many people are starting to miss. What sustains you after that is your ability to keep learning, to keep adapting, and to keep growing at your own pace. Think about it, right? You get a new job. No one is just going to walk you through every single detail. You got to figure some stuff out on your own. And when you manage money, when you build relationships, or you pursue a passion project, most of it comes down to your ability to teach yourself, to pace yourself, and to apply what you've learned in real time. You see, self paced learning is really the ability to say, I don't know this yet, but I'm willing to find out, practice, and grow until I master it. It's ownership over your own growth. And I believe that's the place where we all have to get to. You need to own your own growth journey. And here's the key: when you stop boxing self paced learning into school only, you start to see it really is a lifelong skill. You see, the people who succeed long term, whether it's in business, in sports, or personal goals, aren't always the ones with the most formal education. They're the ones who never stop learning on their own. And again, formal education is very important. You see, I have a master's. Trust me, I believe in formal education. However, I believe the best way to set yourself up for success is to take your formal education and pair it with your lifelong learning skill, that self-paced learning skill. You put those two together, now that's a recipe for success if you do it the right way. And that's the mindset I introduced in chapter 1 of my book, Graduating Half the Time: The Secrets of Self-Paced Learning. You see, I share strategies that help me finish my degree fast, but the bigger message is this. You can take control of your growth in any area of life, whether it's career, fitness, or personal development. This book shows you how to learn faster, stay disciplined, and turn knowledge into results. And isn't that what we all want? Results. I show you how to really take those actions, how to take certain actions to reach your goals, to get those results that you desire. And here's my challenge for you. I always got to give y'all a challenge. Here's my challenge for you. I want you to take one area of your life right now, where you've been waiting on someone else to teach you, and decide to start learning it yourself. It could be your career, your health, your finances, or even just a new skill to develop. Remember, your future does not wait for a classroom. However, as a disclaimer, don't do nothing stupid. Let's say you want to learn how to drive. Don't go do that on your own. You wait for a teacher. All right. Uh, be still have to be smart. We still have to be smart. And that being said, listen, you don't want to miss Friday at 1 p.m. I'm gonna do a deep dive on how to actually practice self-paced learning in real life. I'm gonna be very practical. And I'm gonna show you how you can accelerate growth in any area of your life. So I encourage you to bring a friend, because this session gonna be real powerful. Real powerful, probably one of the best that I've done since I've been on. So remember, bring a friend, come ready to hear and ready to learn, and I'm gonna come ready to teach. How about that? dual accountability. And that being said, always remember, success does not shout, but it shows up. And that being said, I'll see you Friday at 1 p.m. Meet me there. I'll be looking for you. Bye bye.